Hello YouTube, how you doing? Guitar Diablo TDC the D here. So, as you guys know from my last video, which you guys can check up here, I recently got involved in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin specific, and I dabbled in a little bit of Ethereum and Litecoin as well at the time. So, what's happened since then? This is an update video. I'm going to let you guys know. Wall Street just started accepting Bitcoin, and it's up 26%. Big news, big hype. And if you look on Coinbase, what I done was I bought, I don't know, I put all my, I'll tell you about that in a wee minute, but basically I transferred my Bitcoin into Ethereum when I hit $10,000, and I'll explain that in a little bit later. But essentially I've bought 2 Ethereum just about, and I've got 2 Litecoin, and I've got some Bitcoin as well, but not very much. What this actually was, guys, is someone actually, there's a link above, guys. Always check out the link above. If you check out the link in the description, you can sign up on Coinbase and you guys can start your own Bitcoin wallet. Transfers, it's one of the few sites that support actual currency, US dollars, Great British pounds, euros, into your cryptocurrency of choice. This platform holds 3 main cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum and Litecoin. So let me just explain a little bit about what's happened with Bitcoin. So we started in September, okay, which was here. Where is it? September. There you go. It's about here we started, and since then it went from £2,000 each, which is still a lot of money, and it shot up to bloody £11,000 each, which is just absolutely unfathomable. It's at an all-time high. But it always seems to be doing this. I mean, if you went the last month, it was at an all-time high. If you went the last year, it's at an all-time high. If you went the last it's at an all-time high. If you went the last week, it's approaching the all-time high again. The last day seems to be at an all-time high. The last hour, okay, fair enough. It seems to have went down by a few pounds in the last hour, a few percents. But anyway, fact of the matter is that this is just absolutely insane. And this actually was a guy who signed up. When you spend $100 on your first Bitcoin transaction, you get $10 free if you use the code in the description. And you'll help support this channel as well, because they'll also send me another $10 worth of Bitcoin as well. So basically, all in all, if you spend $100 on your first cryptocurrency transaction on Bitcoin, you will get yourself an extra $10, and you'll help support this channel by getting me some. But that was $10, guys, and look what's happened. $10 has turned into £22. The $10 is about £8, so that's basically almost times 2.5 since that guy done it. There it was there. Received from Coinbase, I received £7 at the time for 0.001, which now 0.001 equals £22. So you can see that that's $10, £7. Yeah, there you go. Congrats, you just earned a $10 bonus because a guy called Stephen Jeffrey, much love dude, thank you, signed up, and now that's basically $22. So Stephen Jeffrey has over tripled his money, just as I have. But I made a decision, guys, and it's quite an interesting decision. Here it was here. What happened was on the 2017 11/28. So basically that is the 28th of November at 9 o'clock. So I can just show you guys where that is now. The 28th of November at 9 o'clock. There you go, 20th of November at 9 o'clock. Basically it was sitting about 7,000. I thought that was like going to be the limit, you know, because £7,000 actually equals $10,000, and boy was I wrong. So what I actually done at that point was I traded all of my Bitcoin into Ethereum. So I traded 0.1, which is like, I paid £200 for it, but it's now worth, gosh, nearly 10 times that amount, nearly £2,000. And basically I got 2.4 Ethereum. Now Ethereum on the other hand, for the last month, not to insult Ethereum. Ethereum's okay. But over the last month it's kind of stagnated. So Ethereum at the 27th of November at 9 o'clock, there it is. It was at 356 and right now it's at 358. So basically I've opted out of Bitcoin and I've kept my money the same, and now Bitcoin's went up and Ethereum sort of stayed the same. So I've just been sitting on that, thinking about it, chewing on it for a little bit. It's been a little bit of a sore one, but obviously me and everybody else isn't an expert on this. I don't think you'll find anyone with absolute 100% perfect advice. But if you watch a lot of YouTube channels, the more information you take in, the better, including mine. I know I can't contribute much, but the little bit that I do talk about should help you guys in your future decision making, even if it's just slightly. And even if I make mistakes, at least you guys can see what I'm doing, and maybe you can take lessons from that in order to learn from it. Litecoin is the last one I'll quickly talk about, and that just exploded. If I look at my Litecoin transaction, okay, so right now my Litecoins are worth £294, okay? So that's about $350. But if I go to my accounts and I go to my Litecoin wallet, I'll just show you guys something. Like, I didn't know anything about Litecoin. I bought it way back in September. Once it loads up, I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. It's just unbelievable. It doesn't look like it's working, does it? I don't really know what the problem is. Litecoin. View your accounts. Litecoin, please. There you go, guys. So I bought 2 Litecoin for £74. Alright. There you go. £71. I paid a $2.99 fee. Because this site charges you a fee to make initial cash transactions. You know, they've got to make money. And obviously now they're going to have to give me back over £250. So I basically, I would say probably almost tripled my money at this point in time with Litecoin. My Ethereum since the September, let me just load up the Ethereum and I'll show you what's happened with that. So where was it in September? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th month. There it was down there, 188, and now it's up at 360. So I've doubled money with Ethereum, tripled my money with Litecoin, and almost 5 times my money with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin to me seems like, now Bitcoin defies all logic. It actually seems like Bitcoin is going too far ahead of the other ones. It seems like it's too exponential. It feels like, just looking at it, it feels like, I mean, is it going to keep going like this? But unfortunately I think it is, because if you look at all the cryptocurrency market charts for Bitcoin, right, let's go into Bitcoin and have a look at it. If you look at it here, it looks like an exponential curve, right? But let's look at it from there to 2015. Okay, that's maybe a bad example. That's actually the one bit where it actually went down in price. Okay, so it's stagnated at that bit. But if we look at it here, okay. Okay. Between June the 5th, July the 5th and June the 8th, so in a year this is what it looked like. And then if you move it forward a couple of months at a time, here's what it looks like. It's doing the same thing. It looks like it's exponentially going up. Move it forward again until now, and it's doing the same thing again. Generally, if you drag this back a month at a time, it always looks like it's just sort of shooting up. And if you bought it at the beginning of the year 2017, you'll be happy to know that it's actually times 16 in price, which is just absolutely unbelievable. So all I'm going to say, guys, is this is a small update. You guys can see what I've done here. What I've done is I've spent all my Bitcoins, 0.1 of them, to buy 2.4 Ethereum. And now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go into the exchange and I think I'm going to buy some back. Now obviously that's not a very good move. What I done was I bought when Bitcoin was high and Ethereum was high. And then Ethereum stayed the same and Bitcoin went even higher. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to buy back into Bitcoin, and I'm going to take, at this point in time it won't be a loss, but in the future if Bitcoin drops down, You guys will have to come back and see the next video. If it does that, then I'll have lost money. But I'm going to risk it. What I'm going to do is go into the exchange, Bitcoin for Ethereum. I'm going to buy some Ethereum. This is the best price right now. If I was to buy, say, well, let's say I want 0.05 Bitcoins, it's going to cost me 1.8 Ethereum. Jeez, that's almost all my Ethereum. I don't know, let's have a look. What's happened to Ethereum in the last hour? Is it dropping down? It stayed kind of flat. What's happened to Bitcoin in the last hour? Bitcoin's like at an all-time high right now. So I don't know, guys. I could buy back in 0.05 Bitcoin, and I think I will, just to do it. Sell Ethereum, 0.05. Total 0.5 Bitcoins. No, 0.05 is 1.82 Ethereum. Yeah. I don't know, it looks like it keeps going down and down and down. What's this, right? 0.05. Okay, 1.82. You know what, I'm just going to do it, just sell it. Sold 1.82 Ethereum for 0. At that price. So what it basically means is, if we go into my history now, it's a bit sad, it's going to look a bit sad, okay? It's actually trade history, sorry. You can see here that I sold 0.1 Bitcoins and I've eventually bought back in for 0.05. So quite sad, but I've done this because I feel like Bitcoin's going to keep going up. It just always seems to do that. It defies logic, it defies expectations. It's pretty amazing, but at the end of the day, this is my Poloniex account. So there we go, 0.1, 0.05 Bitcoins and 0.9 Ethereum, which is okay. Alright guys, so we'll stay tuned in for the next one. Right now the total value of our holdings on this thing is $1,300. We'll just have to closely follow it the next day. And to take a note of that, basically what's happened is we've bought back in when Bitcoin is at, what is the current price? 17,307. Right, I'll just take a note of that. Bought 0.05 at 17,307. So pretty lame, but you know, I've made a few mistakes, so it's all right. But so we'll just keep a note of it and we'll check out the next video whenever it comes. This has been fun, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully the next video comes soon and it's not too bad. Peace. Oh, and also guys, check the link in the description if you guys want to start your Coinbase account. I've obviously doubled the money along with the good man Jeffrey Stephen, who actually invested and bought 0.05 by the looks of it, which is what I've just bought there. So well done, congratulations sir, you have just doubled your money, and hopefully you guys can too. Check out the link in the description if you guys want to. Peace, bye bye.